Have you ever wondered why the market suddenly stalls or explodes out of nowhere? It's not just technicals or indicators, it's gamma. In this video, I'll show you how the options metrics secretly drives future prices and how you can use it to trade smarter. Understanding where the big gamma exposures are, called gamma levels, helps you anticipate when and where dealers might move the market with their hedging. Most futures traders never look at options data, but if you're ignoring gamma levels, you're leaving powerful information on the table. Let me explain. Gamma is technically an options Greek. It measures how much an options delta, that's its price sensitive to the underlying, changes as the underlying price moves. In other words, gamma tells you how fast an options risk changes. But here's where it gets interesting for futures traders. Even if you never trade options, gamma can still move the futures market, especially in major indexes like S&P 500 or Nasdaq. And that's because of the way the dealers and market makers hedge their option positions. When they sell options, they don't want to take too much risk. They always want to be neutral, so they hedge, often using futures. Now here's where gamma levels come in. If a gamma is high, dealers' exposure changes rapidly with every price move. So they constantly have to adjust their hedges, buying or selling futures to stay neutral. This hedging pressure directly impacts price action. That's why traders watch key gamma levels. They can act as support, resistance, or signal potential volatility spikes. And now there's an easy tool to plot the gamma levels for us. So let's go over and I will show you what I'm talking about. First, let's look at my chart. Over here we have the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq over on the right here, and we have the indicator all plotted out. As you can see, it's two different looks. On the left here on the S&P 500, I have all the gamma just the regular way it plots when you first turn on the indicator. And over here on the right, I have just the JEX 1 through 5 turned on. But let's go over to the website and I'll show you what it all has to offer. Okay, here we are on the Mentor Q website. This is the website that provides the indicators with all the JEX levels daily for Forex, crypto. You can even do stocks on here, Forex. So there's a lot of JEX levels that you can implement in your trading. Depends on what you trade. I trade primarily ES and NQ exclusively, and that's what I concentrate on. And you can also integrate it with TradingView, NinjaTrader, Quantile, Sierra Charts, and even Bookmap. But here's some of the other key features of Mentor Q. You have an academy here that shows you everything in detail. Here's one of the videos right now I have pulled up here, and it's talking about the JEX levels 1 through 10 and how to use them as reaction zones. I particularly like GEX 5 myself. I trade off of this. It's working for me very, very well on ES and NQ. What I really like is when the JEX level is above the price in the evening on ES. Say it's way up here on ES and down here on NQ. And then it tends to ping pong between the two the next day or even overnight. So let's go back over here and I will show you the Academy itself, everything that it has in it, all the courses that come with this particular Mentor Q subscription. And if you need a discount code, it is down below. See, we have trading with Mentor Q, and it shows you up here if it is, or down here if it's intermediate or beginner. Here's a beginner product training. It shows you how to set everything up, how to use it, how to trade volatility, which what we're doing. This is exactly what we're doing, is trading volatility. These JEX levels shows where volatility is going to be, because the market makers always want to stay neutral. They want to hedge their options positions by buying the underlying. So you have trading crypto. There's a lot of people making some very, very, very good money with crypto on here. They're trading Ethereum. I don't know if I can show it. Maybe I can show it on the Discord. There's a Discord that you join once you join the software here. Look at all these courses here. So let me jump over to the Discord and see if okay, here we are over on the Discord for Mentor Q. and we are in the member success area, and I just wanted to show you a few successes that the crypto people are trading. And this guy's trading Ethereum and USD. Here's that 3,600, 3,700, 3,500. Same guy, a non-punk here. He is doing extremely well in the crypto market. And here's all the courses again. It shows you everything, how to trade, swing trade model, trading crypto, which is brand new, by the way. So this crypto model is just brand new. It's about a month old, and that's it. They just integrated it, and it's working fantastic. I might get back into crypto someday, but right now, ES and NQ are my money-making superpowers. I honestly can't believe this is available. I've been looking for this for years, and this is the first time I've seen it in this format. A lot of times you'll have the bell curve, but you won't have the lines. And these lines are just spot on. They work, of course, nothing works all the time, but it makes my trading so much clearer. I see exactly where there's going to be volatility, not always a bounce or a reversal, but a lot of times it is. So I highly, highly recommend this Mentor Q. It's the first thing I've recommended in a long time. I use it every day, and even in the evenings. The evenings are fantastic. If you want the discount code, you can get it down below here. There's tons of training on here. English is not their first language, so you have to be a little patient with that, with the accents. But I'm going to try to explain more with videos following this to make it more clear on how I use it.